To the last I grapple with thee. From Dante's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake I take my last breath at thee and then. Hey! It's time for the Lakeville Government Channel's Kids and Government program. Kids and Government, yeah! On today's show, join Mr. E, the world's greatest puppet detective, as he investigates what's behind the city's visioning process on Ask Mr. E. Kickin' with Karate Cat finds our feline hero discovering how they sweep streets during springtime in Lakeville. What do you get when you combine one sister with another? You get this month's exciting game show that's sweeping the city, Euphronia and Euphronion. What's that? And on Grammy Tales, Granny reaches into her mind and tells a tale so unbelievable, you have to see it to believe it. And don't forget to watch Lake Forest Team 16 News Update and Kids Quick Tips throughout the show. And I'm Roger Mildewstain, your announcer. And now, here's the host of Kids in Government, R.R. the Raccoon!
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. I'm R.R. the Raccoon, your congenial host, here in our program where we take a humorous and educational look at how government works. Hey, we're coming to you from the Nerve Center, the control room here at LGTV. And whoa, we got a great show for you. We've got everything from soup to nuts this month. So let's start out with a great new segment featuring the world's greatest puppet detective, Mr. E. Take it away, Inspector.
From the Lakeville Government Channel 16 studios in downtown Lakeville, this is Ask Mr. E with, what's his name again? Oh yeah, cue music, with Mr. E.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask Mr. E. I'm Mr. E, the world's greatest puppet detective, and as in every episode of Ask Mr. E, this segment is written, produced, directed, starred, and power washed by me, Mr. E. That's right. Hey, we got a great segment this month because we're going to be talking about venison processing. Yes, you see, venison is a code name for deer, and what we're going to do with the deer is we're going to serve it up. What's that? We're not talking about venison processing? I mean, we're not going to have any venison sausage? No venison soup? No. Well, what are we talking about then? Would you just get to the point? Oh, I'm shocked. I'm overwhelmed. We're going to talk about the visioning process. Oh, brother, let's just get right to today's letter. And today's letter is written by Penelope Panther. And Penelope Panther writes, Dear Mr. E, what is the city's visioning process and why are they doing it? Well, Penelope Panther, you got a lot of P's in your name, Penelope Panther. Yeah, well, it just so happens that I know someone here at City Hall that can help us find out all the information we need to know about that visioning process, so I'm heading to the phone. Ha ha ha! I decided to give my good friend Steve Milkey a call. Steve is the city administrator here at the city of Lakeville. I explained to Steve my situation, and after much negotiations, I asked him if I could come over and discuss the situation with me. To my surprise, he said,
Who is this?
I decided to head down to City Hall and meet up with Steve. I went directly to his office, we exchanged a few pleasantries, and then I got right to my questions. All right, Steve, would you tell me about what this visioning process is all about?
Well, Mr. Reed, we're doing something called Envision Lakeville. We're going out and asking our residents about the vision they might have for the city of Lakeville. And it's a lot like when kids are getting asked, what do they want to be when they grow up? And you know, they might want to be a firefighter or they might want to be a police officer. And if they do, then they try to figure out how to become a police officer or a firefighter. We're asking our residents, what do we want to be when Lakeville grows up, and how do we want to get there?
Very good. Now, is this a process that's going to take a long time, or is it kind of on a fast track?
Well, it's going to take a few months to get there, but we're going to have a lot of discussions and a lot of meetings, and people are going to be talking about what they think Lakeville should be as it gets older.
As I thoughtfully waved goodbye to Steve at the door of his office, I now knew that I, Mr. Ree, the world's greatest puppet detective, had only scratched the surface of what this visioning process was all about. Well, folks, that's it for another edition of Ask Mr. Ree. You now know, out there, everyone, what the visioning process here in the city of Lakeville is all about. So now, I, Mr. Ree, the world's greatest puppet detective, I am officially declaring this case closed. We'll see you next time, folks, on Ask Mr. Ree. Judy, hold all my calls.
Everyone, Roger Mildewstain here for this month's Kids Quick Tip. Hey! The city has a new utility drop box here at City Hall. The new orange box replaces the old post office style brown box. The new design will make drive-up drop-off of payments even easier and will provide improved protection. Drop boxes at the other locations will be replaced in the future. The other drop boxes are located at Water Treatment Facility, Lakeville Liquors Kenrick, and Lakeville Liquors Galaxy. Hey!
Pushing the buttons, pushing the buttons, pushing the buttons. I love to push the buttons. It messes things up. Pushing the buttons, pushing the buttons. Oh, everyone, are the raccoon. Oh, back here, I'm just cracking myself up pushing the buttons. Hey, next up here on Kids in Government, let's take a look with Karate Cat on how they street sweep here in the city of Lakeville. I'm going back to pushing the buttons. Push the buttons, push the buttons. There's a monkey behind me. Monkey, monkey, pushing the buttons, pushing the buttons.
It is I, Karate Cat, here for an exciting edition, here on Kids in Government, where today we are going to talk about street sweeping. Whoa, what was that? Did you see that cool special effect? It happened when I said street sweeping. Oh, so now every time I say street sweeping, okay, I'll stop doing it. Hey, let's just watch them do what they do best here in the road with their sweepers. Yeah. We are in the middle of street sweeping. I better just say SS. And now joining me is Street Supervisor Bob Lesina, my old buddy. How you doing, Bob?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. We are doing the SS because you know what SS stands for?
What's SS stand for?
Street sweeping!
All All right.
All right, now Bob, why do we do this in the city every year?
Well, every spring we got to go around and sweep the streets and get all the debris from all the winter off the roads.
Very good. Now what happens once you do sweep the roadways? Ha ha ha, because I didn't want to have that special effect. What do you do with all this dirt, Bob?
The dirt gets piled down at the old PW, and then we sift through it. It gets screened and then recycled.
What's a PW?
The PW. It's the old Public Works building.
Oh, yeah, I should have figured that. Hey, looks like the water truck is coming. We better get out of the way here. Thanks a lot, Bob. I'll talk to you later. That's a street sweeper. Hey, it didn't do the special effect this time. That's okay, we've seen that enough this episode. So until next time, this is Karate Cat saying we will see you next time. Hiya! 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 Oh, I karate chopped myself into a hole in the ground. See you later, folks! Hiya!
From southwest central Dakota County, in other words, Lakeville, this is a Lake Force Team 16 award-winning non-action 360-degree news update with Ted Pickle.
Hello, everyone. Ted Pickle reporting. And now the news presented in the wonder of 360 degrees. The city of Lakeville is organizing a citywide garage sale on Saturday, May 18th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Lakeville residents can submit the address of their garage sale to be included on a map of garage sale locations. To sign up, complete and submit the form available at the city's website at www.lakevillemn.gov. Residents or businesses who place signs on busy intersections within public right-of-ways are in violation of Lakeville sign ordinance. These signs can be an eyesore, a sign of blight, a distraction to motorists and pedestrians at busy intersections, and can also interfere with street and park maintenance crew. City staff removes hundreds of illegal advertising signs each year at a cost to all Lakeville residents and businesses. If you have any questions regarding the Lakeville sign ordinances or advertising signs, please call 952-985-4424. And finally, you can report a pothole. If you see a pothole in your neighborhood or on an area roadway, you can report it to the city's Public Works Department. You can report that pothole online at www.lakevillemn.gov or by calling 952-985-2710. This has been a Lake Force Team 16 award-winning 360-degree non-action news update. I'm Ted Pickle. Of course, you already knew that, didn't you? Mm-hmm.
Hey, kiddies! Grammy Lumpet here, your government granny, and it's time once again for Grammy Tales. This time, we have a story that's a little bit scary, a little bit funny, and a little educational. A perfect balance for my young friends to enjoy.
How's it time for my big part, Grammy?
Dickie, no, not yet. You'll spoil the big surprise. Now go sit down like a good little duck and behave.
Okay, Grammy. Just want to be part of the show. She never lets me do anything.
Ugh, Dickie's a nice little duck, but sometimes he acts quackers. Well, time to get this tale moving forward. Once upon a time, a young man named Elwood was out for a walk.
I'm a young man named Elwood, and I am out for a walk.
Elwood was out for his daily jaunt around when he came across a strange little building.
Oh, look, I am out for my daily jaunt, and look what I have come across. A strange little building. What do you suppose that little building is doing there?
Elwood had taken a walk on this very trail for years without noticing the little strange house. That's because he usually had his music going or was playing hopscotch for the entire length of his walk.
No, I love music. I listen to rock and roll, soft rock, hard rock, pop rock, gentle rock, country rock, alternative rock, foreign rock, rocking chair rock,
Elwood,
and
you're interrupting the story.
No, I'm sorry, but I just can't help myself. Once I start talking about rock, I can't stop. I mean, folks have tried to get me to stop, but then I go on, and then they try to tell my mouth to be quiet, and I can't do it, but then it goes in and out of my ears, and everything happens all at once, and then the whole world... I'm sorry.
Not only do you like rock, but you got rock on your cranium.
Oh, thank you for that nice compliment. But shouldn't we get back to the story there, Grammy?
Yes, you're right. Let's get back to the story by all means.
Now, Grammy! Look, Grammy's gonna pop a cork.
Excuse me, folks, while I take a break to recompose myself. 1, 2, 3. Well, I feel much better now. To continue with our story, Elwood decided he should investigate and find out just what this little building was. He walked up to it and thought,
What a cute little place. I will knock on the door and see who lives here, and maybe they will be my friend and invite me in for a cup of tea. Knock.
Go away, I don't want any.
No! I better knock again. Knock.
I gave it the office.
Gee, what do I do now, Grammy? I don't think he wants to talk to me.
boy, Elwood, this is when he opens the door for the third time. You put your foot in the door to keep it from closing. Remember?
No, gosh, now I remember. Okay, take 2, Grammy.
Okay, kiddies, we are getting near the exciting part of this story. We will see.
Oops, not time yet.
You better go for it, Elwood, while you still can.
Okay, Grammy, here goes. Knock.
There is nobody at home today. Hey, what's the big idea?
Oh, hi, I'm Elwood McFarland, and I want to know about this cute little house of yours.
I'm Mr. Pugh. This house, well, it's not really mine. It's one of the many well houses used here in the city of Lakeville.
Oh, my. What's a well house?
Well, get it? It's a little well joke. A well house is basically built on top of an area where the city gets water from deep in the ground.
Oh!
The well house protects the pumps, chemicals, and pipes that send the water from the well house to the water treatment facility and then to your kitchen sink.
Mr. Pugh then explained that there are a total of 17 wells in the city of Lakeville. Of those 17 wells, there are 8 well houses and 9 what they technically call submersible wells. All these wells help get water out of the ground and into our neighborhoods. Mr. Pugh then invited Elwood in and showed him what the inside of a well house looked like.
Hey, it's pretty loud in here. What? I said it's pretty... What? 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 What?
As Mr. Pugh and Elwood exited the well house, local animal control was waiting for them and took them into custody. A local citizen had called 911 and stated that something and a skunk were playing around the well house.
We appreciate our citizens letting us know when animals are playing around the well houses. Well houses are for pumping water, not for animals playing around them.
With that, Elwood and Mr. Pugh were hauled off to Animal Control Court, where both were given a strong talking to and then released to the custody of their parents. So the moral of today's story, kiddies, is don't go up to a tiny house where a skunk is living illegally, and that a well house helps bring water from the ground into your neighborhood. Okay, Dickie, time for your big moment in the sun. Dickie? Where is that duck? Oh, isn't he cute? Oh, well, like I said before, folks, that duck is Quackers. Well, we'll see you folks again real soon. Next time, Grammy sits down with her milk and cookies and tells you another fantastic story from Grammy Tales.
Hey everyone, the raccoon back here, and behind me is the big computer, the thing that controls everything you see on our channel. And well, they've told me never ever open this door. Well, there's nobody here, so I'm gonna open it. Here we go. Oh, an alarm just went off. Oh no, I guess I shouldn't have opened it up. I gotta close the door. I gotta get out of here. I'm trapped. Here's our next segment. I shouldn't have opened that door.
Everyone, and welcome to another edition of What's That? I'm Euphronia, and joining me, as always, is my twin sister, Euphronia. How are you today, Euphronia? Hi! Great, well, we're inside Lakeville City Hall, so let's start playing What's That? You ready, sis? You betcha! Okay, Euphronia, time to guess. What's that? I don't know. Is it a sideways elevator up and down call button? Is it a gold-plated Wii remote control? Is it the eyes on a robot that's come here to destroy humanity? Those were some good guesses, but you weren't even close, Euphronia, because it's a door handle on the doors outside of the City Hall Council chambers. You weren't even close on that one, were you, Euphronia? No! All right, sister, now's your chance to redeem yourself. What's that? I don't know. Is it a bunch of cookie sheets welded together? Is it a bunch of paper towels laid end to end? Is it an icicle in the shape of the state capitol building? Okay, Euphronia, those were some good guesses, but you didn't get it right this time again because it's it's the skylight above Lakeville City Hall. Oh, it's very beautiful. What do you think of that skylight, Euphronia? I love it. Okay, Euphronia, here's your final chance to find out what's that. I don't know. Is it a blueberry honey ice cream cone? Is it a towel representing the country of Moldavia? Is it the hairline of a clown about to have his eyebrows plucked? Oh, those were some very good guesses, but you're not batting 1,000 today, Euphronia, because it's Ah, it's the logo and the carpeting here at Lakeville City Hall. Oh, it's been a tough day today, hasn't it, Euphronia? Yeah, so until next time, this is Euphronia with her sister Euphronia saying, thanks for watching this edition of What's That? Say goodbye, sister. Goodbye! What a lovely singing voice you have.
Hey everyone, Roger Mildewstain here for this month's final Kids Quick Tip. Hey! Want to know more about what's going on here in the city of Lakeville? Well then sign up for some of the city's many automatic email delivery options. From agendas to newsletters, only the items you select will be sent to you. It's free, fast, and easy to keep up with what's going on in the city government. Go to the city's website at www.lakevillemn.gov and click on the orange icon in the right-hand column of the homepage, marked Email Updates. Hey!
Ooh! And to finish our show this month, I'm going to show you the coolest thing in our studio. This is our video orb that keeps all of our electronics working, and well, sometimes they don't work. Well, hey, folks, that's it for this edition of Kids in Government. If you have questions on any of the information we've covered, please feel free to give us a call. Our studio line is 952-985-4418, and you can watch our show and all the shows here on LGTV online at www.lakevillemn.gov. Hey, wonder if the video orb will work if I stick my tongue on it. Let's see. We'll see you next time, folks, on Kids and Government.